right, all you truckers out there. This is why big companies do not want you to idle their trucks more than 5 minutes, especially overnight, because it costs them too much money, number one. Number two, is important than number one, but number two, it destroys an engine when you're idling the truck at 7,000 RPM. You see right now, my oil pressure is sitting around, well, it's flickering right now. It's sitting around 42, 45. So right now my truck is idle at 7,000 RPM. But I don't idle my truck at 7,000 RPM. I shoot mine up to about 8,000. You see the hand moving now. 8,000 or 8,500. It's really supposed to be 9,000. But I don't like burning that much diesel. So when you hear truckers idling at nighttime and it's idle high, that's because they are doing it the proper way. Therefore, it's burning off the diesel that it needs to burn off that's sitting inside of the cylinders and the cylinder head. When diesel is sitting inside the cylinder head, it's destroying the engine. It's not burning off the proper diesel. So that's corroding your pistons and your rings. It's damaging the engine over time. So that's why a lot of companies do not like you guys to idle more than 5 minutes. There's an automatic shutdown. When I used to run my fleet of trucks, I deleted it off my trucks because I wanted my drivers to have the proper heating and cooling throughout the summertime that they needed for their proper rest. Most companies have APUs on their trucks equipped for drivers. I know sometimes it don't work half the time. I know the APUs, they barely work to keep y'all hot and keep y'all cold during the summertime. I know they quit, and that's another whole nother headache you gotta deal with. So it's a lot of guys out there now, they're getting fired from their jobs because they got this little machine that they put on the floor by their clutch, and it's programmed for like every 4 minutes, every 2 minutes, that it hit the clutch so the truck can stay running more than 5 minutes. That's why you guys getting fired, because you're costing the company too much money and expenses. Imagine you working for a mega carrier, and I'm gonna idle mine back up because I don't like idling mine at 7,000 RPM for too long. So anytime I'm idling overnight, it's gonna be 8,500 to 9,000 RPM. But back to what I was saying. Imagine a mega carrier who got 500 to 2,000 trucks, and you guys are idling overnight. Do you know how much money that will be in expenses compared to the truck running versus the APU running? The APU is only going to burn 1/3 of a gallon every 5 or 6 hours, if that. So that's why they don't want you running the big old engine overnight, because it's going to cost them. If you're running between 500 to 2,000 trucks, and you got 1,500 trucks idling a day, 10 hours a day, man, the price will be anywhere from, I range from $15,000 to $20,000 a day. There's just too much money going down the drain. You imagine a gallon or 2 gallons per hour per truck. That's a lot of money. So you got to think business-wise versus getting mad at the company, because they're looking out for the company's sake. They're trying to protect their engine and the cost of diesel down. That's why they rather spend $10,000 on a APU system, which is going to save the company money in the long run, and also the company a $30,000 to $50,000 engine on being destroyed by being idle at low RPMs. Or you can ask the company, can you bump up your RPM to around 8,500 or 9,000 RPM, or even 9,500, and that will save the engine. Therefore, it's burning off the diesel, because this truck, it has to burn out diesel right, the correct way to perform at its function and get it out of the system itself, out of the engine, diesel head, and the pistons, and the firing rings, and that order. So that is why big companies do not want you to idle the truck more than 5 minutes. Or another situation around it, you can buy your own truck and be your own operator. All right.